Good sunny morning from the lay-by. Look how sunny it is outside, it's beautiful. We are moving over to the Peak District today, but it is Remembrance Sunday, so we just have to be careful about road closures because obviously places have tributes, so we just have to see how we get on. I'll just have to stick close to Steve because I'm still scared of driving this. And see how we go. I've downloaded CodePilot, I've put all the settings in, but whenever I look for something I can't find it. I don't know if it's because I've not paid for it and I'm still on a free trial. I really don't know. I just have to keep going with it and see how I get on. Finish packing the van up, get him in his seat, and we'll get going. What do you reckon? You gonna go to Castleton? Yes, I'm not bothered, Mum. I'll just sit in the sunshine.
Take you out, show you the time of your life. I wanna figure out what it takes to give you everything you desire. I wanna lay beneath the stars with you in the back of my truck. I guess that this is what they call love. Baby, you've been driving me crazy for so long.
This is the first time I've been back to Castleton since I first got Gladys, and it's so busy. There's vans all the way down. Steve's gone to see if he can find a space down the bottom, but I really don't think we're gonna. It's Sunday and it's just mad busy. Don't know what we're gonna do. That drive here scared the crap out of me. I'm a bit reluctant to get back in the driver's seat. I'll keep my eye on my phone, see if he finds some space down there, but if you go down there you've got to go into Castleton to turn around and it's just tight. I don't really know what to do. I'll wait here for now, see what he says. I've moved a little bit further down. I'm still proper tipping forward. My fridge has lit. Obviously it's not going to be the most efficient, but it has lit, which is a bonus. Yeah, I just have to see because it's a bit more level down there and it's full of cars. There is actually a motorhome down there leaving. Absolutely full of cars down there, so hopefully they will all go because it's just walkers. But you look how busy it is. It's just crazy. Crazy busy. You can see how much I'm leaning forward from a cup of tea. If that was any fuller I'd be going over the top. I made hot dogs on buns. I'm going to give half over to those because I won't eat all of them. And then I think Andy's coming up to see me because I think Gladys has sold. Holy, yeah, that's really quick, a lot quicker than I was expecting, so that's good. I'm gonna get that sorted out with him, and that's one thing off my mind. That's yeah, I'm gonna get all the paperwork sorted out and then get my tax on a cancel because I left a tax just so he could do test drives and stuff because he's got trade insurance. So that's really good. If that's happened, that's absolutely amazing. Such good news. Guess who's showing up? He's so Gladys for me, so she's gone to a new home.
You're not cool anymore, you don't own a Volkswagen.
Don't own a VW no more, I own a Peugeot.
Not a dub person anymore. All the dub community are going to lose followers now.
That's it. Oh, I'm a bit sad, but at least it's one thing sorted. So the next thing is the caravan, and then I've just got me and my motorhome and my doggo. So we're off for a walk. Andy assures me we can get up and around and into Castleton, so if we get lost it's entirely your fault.
It was a couple of years ago I did it, but yeah.
We've got GPS on the phone, so it's alright, it's not raining, so
I like that.
I like that, that's
That's
really
old
nice.
And cool.
It is cool. It had a tree on it, look. Oh no, it's a deer. That's cool.
I like that.
I like that. We found the path. It does say it's the route to Castleton, so Andy was correct. So, how long does it take?
20 minutes, half an hour?
No, that's not that far.
Well, we did walk the wrong direction technically.
Yeah, we walked uphill to go back downhill, but at least we don't have to go uphill anymore. Apart from this bit of the hill.
Deep stream.
What? Do we have to go through a stream?
I was here in winter once and it was flooded.
No.
Oh, it's alright.
That's alright though. Susie don't do getting through streams. This is the Odin Mine crushing wheel, and the crusher was built in 1823 and only cost about £40. So Odin's Mine is one of the oldest mines in England. Obviously it's not here anymore, but that's part of what it used to be around here. I'm just reading it on Google because I've never walked down there. Stephen wouldn't walk it. But I like seeing things like that, it's cool. And I do know that when it's past, it's supposed to be haunted as well, so I'll keep my eye out for some ghosties. It's a very murky day in Castleton today. You can't really see any further than the hills over there. It's supposed to be nicer tomorrow. Well, that's what it said on the weather this morning. It's all changeable, isn't it? So we'll see. I think we might be spending a couple of days here, so we'll have to have a look in Castleton. I just had to squidge my butt through that gate. Andy said I need to stop eating cake. I just about got through. It's really tiny. Is there any more of them? Might have to climb over the next one. Oh. Yeah, look at this, what I've got to get through. I'm going to get my ass through.
Everyone's meant to be a vegan hippie, aren't they?
Were people slimmer when they made these rocks to get through? Oh, I'm stuck. The rocks have just given birth to me.
Static over there.
Oh yeah, there is. You see my van? No.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, there she is.
Oh, there's no. The roof of it's over there.
Oh,
See
there she is. Yeah. There we go. We've walked all the way up there and down here, and there's the van just across the field of sheep. And Steve's van, you can't really miss it though. It is huge. So we're not that far off the bottom of the road now, are we?
No, should drop in.
Pub?
Pub.
Pub. We made it. So now we're deciding what pub to go in for a drink. It's really dark already. What time is it? It's not late at all. It's not getting over. It's not, is it
That's that one at the bottom?
Yes, it's the one down here. Oh no, that's the one I was thinking of.
You want to go on that one?
The castle. Every pub is rammed inside, but we've just been in here, the George, and it's absolutely roasting, so we are better off outside. I felt a bit sick in there actually, it was so hot, wasn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't have sat in there any longer.
Cheers all.
Cheers. I couldn't have sat there.
That's our pint done, so we're going to get back to my little boy before it goes dark.
Come on.
And get some lights on for him, I think. But that was a good pint. Thank you, Andy.
That was well needed.
Yeah, it was well needed. That's one thing Castleton is good for, is pubs. There's one on every corner.
Have a walk, then go to the pub. You feel better about yourself.
Yes, it's always good if there's a pub at the end of the walk. It's raining!
Snoring.
It's properly raining! So we're hurrying back to the van. Let's go quick. Andy's gone, so I am making myself some tea, spaghetti and sausages. Just a nice simple tea. Can't be bothered making anything in major. And I did have them hot dogs. I had hot dogs for my dinner, so I don't really need a lot. So I've not done a lot today other than drive here and have a little walk with Andy, and obviously sell Gladys, which is really good. So the diesel heater's on. Me and Doug are just going to chill out for the night, so I'll pick you back up in the morning. I'll see you tomorrow. Good Monday morning all. I'm just giving my bathroom a little bit of a tidy up. Steve's just had a look at my tap, which he thinks he knows what's wrong with it. So it's a connector at the top apparently. How do bathrooms in motorhomes get so dirty when you're not really using it all that much? It's weird, isn't it? Dust everywhere. I just noticed it in the sunlight. It's a very sunny day in Castleton this morning, so hopefully I can get out for a little walk. Put that in the bin. I'll show you. Good morning, Doug. There you go. It's beautiful out there this morning. Hopefully we're in for a nice day, although I think according to the weather we're due a little bit of rain later on. I've had the diesel heater on this morning and last night. It was mild light, but about 5-6 o'clock this morning it did get really cold, so I put it on for me and Doug. So I'm going to open some door, well the door's open some of the windows, let some fresh air in, throw my thing on the floor, clean my bathroom, hoover the floor and make this place nice and tidy. because it's sometimes quite difficult to keep it tidy when you're moving around so much because you don't have a lot of time. And I hate it when the bathroom's dirty. Obviously it's going to get more dirty if Steve starts pulling things out, but for now I'll make it clean. There we go, he's a clever boy, he's fixed it. So one of the push fits on this blue pipe wasn't in properly, so now I'm just cleaning up this cupboard because it's obviously been a problem for a while. There's a bit of mould in there, so I'm giving it a good tidy up before, and then I want to get that shelf out because that's not a very good shelf, so I'll get that out, give myself a bit more space in there for everything that I need to put in there. Okay, let's see if I can get this out. There's not a lot of space to work in here, but I borrowed a screwdriver off my neighbours. This is going to take a while. Okie dokie, shelf is out. It's all clean and tidy, no more mould. Put all my bits in. I've just fired up my boiler, so I'm going to have a shower in here. Steve's just gone to blow all the holes out on the end of the tap because it wasn't really coming out very showery. So I'll just have to see what it's like, but it's better than not having one in it. Okay, I'm still waiting for my lights to turn up off Temu, but I did order the same ones as Steve and Catherine. So they're giving me these and I'm going to give them mine when they turn up because they weren't going to put them up yet anyway. So I bought some of these little command strips from Home Bargains. I'm going to put them up on the back wall, but as you can see you have to put the sticky strips on yourself, which come in the package, so I'll have to figure that out. Let's have a look. So it says to put the wall side on first, but because of where I'm putting them, I'm putting the hook side on first because I'm pressing them into the back, and it's just easier for me to do it that way. So you press your little hook on. That was a bit of a noisy van, wasn't it? Then you peel this end sticker off and take it over to your wall. She says not able to peel the sticker off because I've got no fingernails. So the hook goes that way up, take it over to the wall, and obviously I'm pinning mine on here along the back edge so that I can put the lights at the back. So then you hold it on for 30 seconds. That takes a long time, 30 seconds when you stood holding the thing on, doesn't it? And then it says don't use for 1 hour, but I'm only putting fairy lights on, so we'll see how well they stick up. See if it works. I'll put a couple more on, so obviously you want them to hang down a bit. Let's see how we go. Okie dokie, one set of lights up. How cute are they? You got a little lantern, little fire. What's that? There's a little picnic bench with food on it, a tent, a little motorhome. They all look well cute in the dark. I'm well happy with that. So I've got some more little bee lights that are over there on the thingy at the moment. I might put across there, or maybe in the kitchen. I'm not decided, but I've got a few hooks left and another set of lights, so they need to go somewhere. There we go, successfully pinned up 2 sets of lights, so my little bees are running along here, and I've got the camper van lights at the back there. That's one successful job done. So I think the water might be hot. Let's try and have a shower. First shower in my own van. See how it goes. I have successfully had my shower, but now the shower tray doesn't seem to be draining. I don't know if it's just draining really slowly or not draining at all. I've tried to put my hand over it to plunge it a bit and use the cup, but I don't know if it's going or not. Some crap when I put the cup over it, some crud did come up. So I'd maybe have to be patient and see if it actually goes down. But yeah, obviously the drains are clogged with stuff, so I need to get some Sol Bio or something to stick down them, I think. Give them a good clean. I can't tell if that's going or not. You only find these things out by testing them, I suppose. But the water was hot. I had a nice hot shower, so that's one thing. At least I have my own shower. The centerpiece of the tap, obviously you're supposed to be able to put something in it to make the shower head bit work, and I didn't have it, so Steve's wedged a 1 cent in and that worked. So it wasn't the best shower in the world, but it keeps me clean, which I appreciate, so it's nice. See if I can fix this shower tray. I don't really know what to do about it. In the end I scooped it out with a cup and kind of cleaned it up with kitchen roll. But you can see it's bubbling, so it's going. Steve says it's because I'm on a tip. I'm not actually open that out, I'm not using it, it's not that dry. That's how they get mouldy. Yeah, so semi-successful shower. I'm just trying to tidy up a little bit in here. It's hard when you're on the road. They're rounding up all the sheep. Let's see them in a little flock right over there. And they've just been on the field behind me doing it with a quad and the dog, and the poor dog getting told off. All I could do was him shouting, down! They've moved all the sheep off this field. And that was a field that I walked through yesterday with Andy. It was full of sheep. I don't know why they're taking them all. Look, the dog's chasing them now. No quad. It's quite hard to see on a GoPro. Action cameras aren't great. I don't know where they're moving them all to. To the next field, I think. It's not far off lunchtime, so I might have some dinner and then take a little walk into Castleton to the shop. It's not that far from here because we're kind of at the bottom of the road, which is good, but I am tipped really forward, so that could be why my shower's not draining. Next thing to do really is get it on flat and then tip some water into the plug hole and see if it is actually draining. But obviously I do need to clean the drains out with something, so I am going to. I've had suggestions of vinegar and bicarbonate of soda, because obviously you've got to keep the pipes safe in a motorhome, so no bleach or bleachy products. So, and Solbio is good. I have used that in Spain myself on the old van, and that works really well, so I might just order some of that to come to my mum's when I get there, and then when I get back in the van I can do it all. And then that'll also clean the waste tank out as well. Really good stuff that. You can use it in your toilet if you didn't know also. So I'm going to do that. I want to say, I think I did mention yesterday, so Gladys has gone to her new home and Tommy and Tony have taken her, so they watch my videos. So hello both, and thank you for taking her to a good home. I hope you enjoy her as much as I did. Me and Gladys did many miles together, and I was kind of a bit sad yesterday because of the thought that I've not got her anymore, but obviously I've started a new chapter with this van, so I have to kind of draw a line under mine and Gladys's time together. But yeah, she sheltered me when I was vulnerable, and she was my first home on my own, so she's a very special van, so make sure you look after her please. Making myself a chicken and cheese butty for my dinner. See, I can be self-sufficient and look after myself. They don't feed me all the time. I do have my own fridge now, so I've got my own shopping, which is good. But that's why I'm going down into the shop, into Castleton in a minute, because there's just some bits and bats that I would like. I'd like to go for a little mooch. I know the visitor centre's got a little museum, Catherine told me, so I'm going to go for a little look at that. But it's dinner time and I'm hungry, so I want something to eat before I go, so I don't end up spending money I don't need to in Castleton. I've got Doug booked in to have his rabies jab done now, so that's another job ticked off the list. He's being done next week when I'm at my mum's. Same vets that did both him and Daisy when I first took them out to Spain. So he has only just lapsed. The lady had sent a reminder out, and yeah, so it should be easy peasy because he was fine with his jab the last time. Sometimes the cars go flying past here, so it should be good. Still in date. So, why do they make these packages so hard to get into and hard to seal back up again? I don't know why shops do that. There we go. Might just be me being a weakling. It's got a bit nippy, so I put the diesel heater back on because Doug was shivering, and I've just come back into the van and was like, oh, it's a bit chilly in here. So I'll make sure the van's nice and toasty for him, take him out for a little wee. So I'm only going to be about an hour though, it's not that far into Castleton from here, really short walk. Go to the shop, go for a little mooch about, and then I'll come back and spend the day chilling out because we're stopping here another night. Would you like some chicken? Yummy chicken. You want some more? Oh, it's a bit big. Want some more? There we go, made myself a little picnic for my dinner. I'm going to eat that and then go for a little walk into Castleton. Diesel heater is proper firing up. He knows I've got chicken on my body. What do you want? So I'll take you for a little walk into Castleton, see if I can go around the visitor centre and have a look there, and then get my bits from the shop. Okay, I'm off for a little walk to the visitor centre, and then I think Catherine's going to take me over to Aldi, which isn't that far away. So sheepies are going into the lorry, that's why they were rounding them up. See everyone in the peaks. I've just bumped into Nick and Jen from half the world away. I've not seen them for a couple of years actually, so it's nice to see them too. So I'm just having a quick pop to the visitor centre because it has started to proper rain now, and then Catherine's taking me up to Aldi for some bits and bats that I need, because you have to go up when it's past, and I do not want to do that in my van, especially with the belts not being done. Don't want to push it too hard, so I'll go and have a quick look, and then I'll go and get some shopping done. Doesn't matter what the weather is, I always love Castleton. It's just one of them places that makes me feel really happy. Well, there's one of the milk thingies where you can get milkshakes. I might get one of them on the way back, because I've always fancied doing that. This is the little visitor centre in Castleton, so inside you've got museum, information centre, cafe, shop and maps of the local area. At the back you've also got fairly large parking, but no overnight parking, and there's toilets as well over there. Oh, there it is, Castleton Museum, it's free to get in. Here it's telling you the difference between Dark Peak and White Peak. So Dark Peak, heather moorland dominates it, providing habitats for plants and animals, and then White Peak is mostly farmland, because you can see the fences crisscrossing all the way. I've heard of Dark Peak and White Peak, but I didn't know why it was called that. So this would have been an average household, things that were in it from a Derbyshire household. I love that dress. I'd love to dress up like that. There's a little depiction of Anne Hathaway's cottage. How cute is that? Oh, how pretty. This is a jug from Peveril Castle. That's what it looks like when it's full. That's just some information about it there. Probably used during the 12th or 13th century. That's old, isn't it? So it's telling you about the minerals that we found. So obviously Blue John is only found in this area. It's called fluorspar, I think I've said that right. And the minerals crystallise out of solution. And then lead mining in the area was at its peak in the 17 and 1800s. Then the production of it reduced. A number of workmen fell, and then Blue John have subsequently become new sources of employment, which are obviously tourism and the mines. So you can see it quite clearly here. So the hills to the south of Castleton are ancient coral reefs made of carboniferous limestone. I've been to Tree Cliff Cavern just when I first got Gladys. It was really cool in there. I liked it. I'd like to go to Blue John actually, but maybe when it's not as cold. It might be better to do it in the summer when you can get out of the heat into a mine. It's a really good little place to go, just for free in the area. The little kids can play dress up over here. There's loads of little things about Derbyshire, and tells you like life and through the ages sort of thing. Got like things from households, how they dressed. Yeah, it's a really cute little place. I'm glad I popped in for a look. So I'm going to head back to the van, grab Catherine, she can take me to Aldi and get the bits that I need before it goes dark. It's going dark very early every day at the moment. So there's the example of the veins that are running through the mines, and it tells you which mine that they're running through. Number 7, which is that one. That really dark one was the Lost Vein in Upper Tree Cliff where I went. And they're very pretty. Oh, it's really raining now. Better get my skates on. I was just looking at the cuddly toys, but I haven't got any more room on my dashboard for cuddly toys. It's quite loud in here, but I'm at the milk boat, so this is what we do. Top card, open door, take the product, close the door. Pre-authorisation, so I'll put my card in and then see. So in order to open this door, which is locked, you have to pre-authorise your card on here. Then I'm presuming you open this door, take the top off your milkshake, which is difficult when you're holding the camera as well. Close the door. Select a product. Let's start. So I want a 1 bottle, 1 litre. Yeah. 1 litre shake. Comes out my card again, 1 second. And these are the flavours you get for your milkshake. I love banana milkshake, so that is what. So we open the door, hold the bottle in a slope position and touch the blue button. I'll have to put the camera down for this because I don't have enough hands in order to do it, but there's the bottle in there. There we go, there is my milkshake going in the bottle. Ooh, I have to wait for the milkshake, or we can press stop if it gets too full. I'll put the camera down in case it does. There we go, fresh milkshake, and I can keep this bottle and use this in any of these that I find, because you do find them randomly all over the place. Look at that rain. I'm going to get soup. Okie doke, so Catherine's just took me to Aldi to get some bits and pieces. I've got fish fingers, so I can make fish finger butties. It was only a chapel in Liffey, it wasn't far away. So I got a little bit more shopping. I can cook it for myself. It's nice and warm in here. I've set the diesel heater so the fan speed is just on low, and it just keeps the van nice and toasty. Obviously, sorry, I'm just trying to get in my freezer compartment. I don't know which way it opens. Give me a minute. I was opening it the wrong way. Yeah, so it just keeps the van nice and toasty in here. So I now know my shower works, I know my boiler works, I know my fridge works, even when I'm on a slope, which is really good. It's just obviously the belts to be done, dog to be vaccinated, and some bits and pieces to get for Spain, and then I'm ready to go. I'm going to get a tyre put on that advisory tyre as well, because we're going to be doing some miles. So I'm happy that everything is working currently, and I'm just going to spend the night chilling out in Castleton because it's still peeing down. He's nice and happy now, proper settling in, which is making me happy. So I'm going to sign this video out. I'll say thank you so much for watching, everybody. I've got a couple of quick thank yous to make just before I go, because people are being so generous and so kind. So buy me a coffees. I have got Phil Lynch, thank you once again Phil. Richard Hunter, thank you so much Richard. Sylvia and Russell, thank you very much. And someone who wants to remain anonymous, just called R, sent me quite a lot of money towards my MacBook. So I just want to give you a huge thank you, and it was so generous, and I didn't expect it. So that's a massive help towards getting my new MacBook. I am totally appreciative. It was really kind of you, so thank you. Super thanks, I've got Dean Roper and Jamie Parker, and like I already did mention, Tommy and Tony have taken Gladys. I've been talking to Tommy on Messenger today, and he's going to respray all the cupboards and send me some pictures. So I'm so glad she's gone to a good home. That's made me happy. So I'll sign this video out. I'll say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you later.